Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter Allie LaForce. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at Brooklyn. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Terrence Mann is out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, we've got some games behind us now, Doris, and at this point of the season, what has caught your attention so far?
I mean, for me, BA, it's always about what players have made the leap. Which ones have refined their games by the hard work they put in the offseason. And for me, boy, a number of guys have really taken big steps.
Now here's Porter. Sinks the tray.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Outside, Green. Pass to Hield. From deep. Nails it from 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Porter. Last game, he had 28 points. Here's Dimon. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. And we're about a minute into the first. And here's Curry for 3. The rebound by Dimon. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The Warriors pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And I love the aggressiveness they showed at the start of that game. They were really ready to attack the rim.
You know, typically when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Hield for 3. Claxton with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon. And there's a pick. Now here's Porter. The 3. And the Nets miss again.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
That puts him in the lead.
And Butler makes the smart play, getting it out to the three-point shooter.
The Nets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Outside Hield. Outside Butler. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, never one to force up a 3. Jimmy Butler judiciously will take a three-point opportunity. That is a nice delivery.
Now here's Mann. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Dimon. He's covered by Curry. Count it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Back to Curry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jordi Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Curry, that's good.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Here's Dimon. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Claxton, a screen on Curry. Pass to Claxton. Robbed! And here's Hield. Outside Curry. Off target with the three. Nets trail by 5. Here's Porter. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Porter's got 7 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Takes the three. Porter pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Outside man. Pass to Dimon. Claxton, a screen on Curry. Here's Dimon. Here's Claxton. Here's man. Claxton. It's good on the putback.
Well, the defense has got to find a way to keep Claxton off the backboards because this is just a mental mistake, letting him get to that board.
Now here's Green. No points so far. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And after trading away a lot of their top veteran players, the Nets going young, Doris.
Well, they are, BA, and the rumor, though, says that they are looking to try to rebuild quickly. It's obviously a big market, New York City. And let's remember, free agency is a viable avenue to improve. And once they collect enough young assets, things can turn quickly.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
It is indisputable, not debatable. It's over. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter who's ever lived.
Here's Dimon. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Porter, the pass to man. 6 to shoot. Screen by Claxton to the middle. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. Back to Podziemski. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Nets trail by 4. Here's Dimon. No points yet. Porter, the pass to man. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. And the Nets miss again.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And here's Butler outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Curry passes to Green. And here's Butler. He's guarded by Porter. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, this is what happens when you give Jimmy Butler a lane. He's going to make you pay.
Nets trail by 4. Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon. Man, the pass to Porter. Over Butler. Porter's shot is off. The Warriors have got 8 of 15 shots to go. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Curry's shot is off.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A full line change here for Brooklyn. Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Curry. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Up top, Horford. There's the three. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Warriors lead by 4.
This is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Warriors. Hasn't been a banner year thus far, but they're clinging to that 8th spot in the conference.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Now here's Butler. A 14-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Here's Traore, trailing by 4. To the inside. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Moody, good.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Traore. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So on the floor for Golden State, Kuminga is out there with Al Horford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Butler. And it's Moody in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Williams. 9 points for him in his last game. And it's good. 2 points. The Warriors lead by 4. The 10th pick in 2021. Zaire Williams fits that mold everyone is looking for, Doris. The tall, rangy wing.
BA, I think you can obviously, the physical potential is there. As far as this guy's efficiency and decision-making, that's a work in progress, and the only way to get there is with repetition for Zaire.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Martin finds Williams. Here's Traore, defended by Podziemski. Looking at our 2K leaderboard, these teams have been absolutely fantastic hitting the offensive boards. Second, the Warriors.
And the energy this team plays with on the offensive glass is infectious. They simply don't give up and keep after plays, which has boded well for them.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Inside. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Nets trail by 6. Here's Traore. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Horford a screen on Williams. And here's Butler outside. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Traore. Pass to Wolf. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. And it's now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for Kuminga, and it's Stephen Curry in for Moody. On defense, the Nets. Here's Butler. Down low. Butler drops it in.
That's the tenacity of Jimmy Butler, just putting in work in close range.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Outside man. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Porter finds Williams. Back to Porter. Traore for 3. Curry with some nice D. The Warriors lead by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Green. 4 on the clock. Horford a screen on Porter. And here's Green from the arc. Drills it from deep. Green's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, the ability to stretch the floor of this team is special. And when Draymond Green is converting, turn the lights out.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Porter. And no good. Green with the defensive effort. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And here's Curry. Outside Podziemski. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Horford for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Traore. Pass to Porter. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Curry drives. And here's Butler outside. He drops it from range. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Graham.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Warriors lead by 7. Green, the pass to Curry. Butler taking his time here. Can't connect from short range. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Back to man. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's Green. Oh, look at Draymond flexing with that finish.
Boy, you like how Draymond Green went right through the defense there. He doesn't let the physicality impede his progress.
Clowney knocks down the triple.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And that one misses. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Now here's Porter. 12 points for him, and it's Dimon missing. Green up top. Pass to Curry. Now here's Post. He's guarded by Claxton. Now here's Hield. Back to Post. And stolen by Claxton. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 6-point game. Outside Hield. Now Green. Pass to Hield. Now Curry. Fires the three. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
And looking at the 2K leaderboard here, you see the top scoring small forwards over the past month. Second is Michael Porter.
And some of the best scorers in the league play the three spot. You just marvel at the talent level of this group.
Boy, that's putting it mildly. The offensive firepower they're packing is superb, and their talent runs the gamut. They can hurt you inside, long range, anywhere in between. They're all just too tough to stop. Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
And that was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Curry. All alone. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
The Warriors lead by 5. And here's Post. 1:07 left to play in the first half. Outside Hield. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. The rebound by Mann.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of this game. Back to Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
.30 seconds left in the second. Here's Dimon. Outside Porter. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Pass to Curry. The three ball. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. This one, Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Dimon out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Hield for 3. The rebound by Dimon. Nets trail by 8. Outside for Porter. From downtown. Knocks it down from distance. Porter's got 15 points.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
And here's Butler. Pass to Green. Back to Butler. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And for the Nets, they're shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Here's Clowney. On the wing, Porter. Here's Dimon. He's covered by Curry. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Green. Here's Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Butler's gone just 4 for 11 from the field. Outside Porter. Outside man. Now here's Claxton. Guarded by Hield. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, you love to see that. That's where Nick Claxton carving space and drawing contact. That's big time.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
Here's Dimon. He's covered by Curry. It's picked off. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Oh, Draymond finishing himself.
That's an example of the speed of Draymond Green. Leaks out in transition and makes the defense pay.
Here's Dimon. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And he's going for the lob. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Drive by Curry. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hield. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And the jumper from the wing offline.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Warriors leading. Curry surveys. Butler on the wing. The rebound by the Nets. Clowney's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Porter. And he dunks it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Curry passes to Green. To the middle. The ball stolen. Here's Dimon. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Porter for the lead. Offensive rebound. For 3, Dimon. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
Warriors trail by 3. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. Outside Podziemski. There's a screen by Kuminga. Outside Butler. To halt the run. Rejected by Claxton.
This is why he's out there. Protect the paint at all costs. Nick Claxton send it back.
Here's Dimon. Shoots over Curry. And it's Dimon missing. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 3. Pass to Curry. Outside Podziemski. Beyond the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now man. Intercepted. Now here's Podziemski. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Green finds Kuminga. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Porter against Butler. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Brian, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. Brooklyn, number 1. Second, the Warriors.
And over the last month, both teams have been playing excellent defense, really working hard to prevent other teams from scoring a lot on them.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Podziemski. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry to stop the drought. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside man. There's a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Outside, Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Kuminga. Clowney pulls it in.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Now here's Mann. He's guarded closely. Chalk up 2 there. Mann's got 14 points.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Williams against Butler. Brooklyn with the board.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Pass to Mann. Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Off the mark there with a 3. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Butler. Kuminga finds Curry. Now here's Butler. Back to Curry. Outside Butler. Launches it. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Dimon. He's got 5. It's stolen by Kuminga. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Butler soars in to cap off the break.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run, and Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Traoré. 16 feet out. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Wolf's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd. Now Kuminga. He's guarded by Porter. Great D that time from Porter.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
And the shot goes. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Spencer. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Nice shot by Kuminga.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
The teardrop. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Warriors, they've got Moody. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Al Horford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. Martin, no good on the triple. Warriors trail by 6. Back to Podziemski. Williams against Butler. Horford, a screen on Williams. Left side Butler. Fade away. Not enough on that one as it misses. Brooklyn leading by 6. Pass to Porter. Got it. Porter's got 9 points here in the second half.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
And here's Horford. Inside. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Right side Porter, three-pointer, nails it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 24 points.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Pass to Kuminga. To the left wing. Oh, it's stolen. Martin outside. Here's Traore. To the paint. Here's Porter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 9-point game. Now here's Horford. Moody passes to Butler. Over Traore. No good. A bit long that time. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Martin. And rejected. Here's Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Here's Traore, defended by Podziemski. Traore can't hit.
Let's say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Horford gets it done inside.
Nice work from the veteran big man, Al Horford, getting things done inside.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Traore. Pass to Williams. To the inside. It's tipped. Horford with a steal. They've got numbers. Up the floor. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, and with that attack mindset, Kuminga draws a lot of attention and oftentimes a lot of contact.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Moody. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He absolutely held nothing back. He said, quote, "We know who we are. Let's be that. The plan is to play their game and let the chips fall where they may." Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Outside man. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Outside Podziemski. Oh, Kuminga! Hops for days!
Oh, mercy. Mercy me. Kuminga can really get up.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Outside Porter. Pass to Dimon. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. No good on the free throw. And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford comes in for Kuminga, and Moody is subbed in for Podziemski. Good on the second one.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
Outside Curry. Butler against Porter. Buries it down low.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Claxton a screen on Butler. Here's Dimon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Curry. And again, it's the Nets missing. Warriors trail by 3. Green, the pass to Curry. Back to Green. Curry with it to tie it up. Rebounded by the Nets. Porter's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Dimon. Back to Porter. Launches a 3. Sinks it from distance. Porter's got 8 points here in the quarter.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Now Green. This one for 3. Green able to hit from 3.
There is something special about the competitive spirit of Draymond Green. You make a 3, I'm coming right back with one of my own.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Porter. And he banks in the layup. Porter's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Moody passes to Curry. The rebound by Dimon. Dimon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Butler. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Porter. Jacks up a 3. Old Green rips down the board. Warriors trail by 7. Now Curry. Here's Green. Green gets up and powers it down.
Draymond Green never backs away in big possessions. In fact, you get the sense this guy loves the spotlight.
Here's Dimon. He's covered by Curry. Now Porter. Here's Dimon. 6 to shoot. For 3. That misses.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Here's Curry. Outside Moody.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Warriors making a change here. Hields checked in. He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. It's both from the stripe.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
And there's the screen. Outside man. Now Porter fires the 3. Old Green rips down the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Picked it out of midair. And now the Nets on the break. Now Porter shoots a 3. Oh, it's off. Outside Curry. Using the glass to lay it in.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
And here are the Nets now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Clowney. Butler covering. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Healed.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Dimon. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he nailed the jumper. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. It's a one-point game. Let's loose for 3. Oh, it doesn't go. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Porter. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Knocks down the trifecta.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. There's 6 sets left to play in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Michael Porter.